I'm more of a physical learner, I guess. I learn with my hands. I learn by getting things done and getting down and dirty. And to learn from these people, it has helped me overall become a professional filmmaker in this industry.
As a minority filmmaker, I think it's super important to invest in the next generation of filmmakers. And for me, what the most exciting part about working with the youth is really being a face or someone they could look up to as someone who's been doing it for the last 2 decades in the industry. Growing up and starting in this industry, there's really not a lot of people that look like me or anyone that I could really model my career after. And that being said, I think creating opportunities, looking for diverse Black and brown filmmakers and really giving them opportunities, I think has been the most fulfilling part.
So I've been with BPA for about like 4 or 5 years now. And honestly, I feel like Big Picture Alliance in general kind of jump-started me a lot with like starting my film career and everything. They gave me a lot of resources when I first met them, and they just kind of opened me up to like this creative world in Philadelphia.
This apprenticeship program is really important because it really takes, people out of their comfort zone within like the roles that they envision themselves doing.
The first experience we had with them, they brought over a group of kids, a class, to kind of show off some of the projects and for us to not really critique them, but just to give them some general feedback. It was kind of like some were finished, some were in rough cut. Everyone we met that day, we could see working in the office. We're like, oh, this is a great group of folks that we'd love to learn more about.
A big part of like Big Picture Alliance is like trying to give children opportunity. This gives me an opportunity to make that real for myself and also kind of see myself as an example for others to let them see that it's a very real thing.
Where I work, it splits into two. It's what do you do for money and what do you do for passion? And when I have people from the BPA on my team, it still reminds me that like, hey, that second road away from like just putting a roof over your head, like let's make sure we're still making things.
I find value in creating a path for kids to get into the industry. And somebody had to do that for me. I had to have opportunities growing up and to help them provide that path, especially in Philadelphia, is important to me and to the company.
This opportunity has changed my life. Like, I'm 20 years old getting paid to do what I love. There's not a lot of 20-year-olds out there that can say that. There are a lot of 20-year-olds that can say, like, this is my hobby, and I do it here and there, and I do it in the summer, but every single day, I get to wake up and come to work and make money and learn in the field. And I think that's the most important part. Like, the money is great, but I'm getting paid to learn, pretty much, you know what I mean? BPA has opened a door to Little Pixel, which has opened a door to a bunch of different stuff for me in the future. I've got to make beautiful connections with some amazing people that are, have been in the industry for however long. I really just can't wait to see what happens next.